Hi guys, this is, I don't even remember. Oh, Mooseface Vlogface 9. Ooh, we're almost to double digits. Cool. Fuck, that's my phone. Um, anyway, not much has happened since I made my last video. Valentine's Day happened. That was interesting because it was my first Valentine's Day being single, and I had the best fucking Valentine's Day ever. Oh my gosh. Um, I took myself to the freaking zoo, and it wasn't like the best day. It was like rainy and stuff, but I still had tons of fun. So much cool stuff happened while I was there. Uh, I can't even like begin to. Some of the highlights were I went into the butterfly exhibit, and a butterfly landed like on my hand, and it stayed there and walked to my other hand like for like 5 to 10 minutes, and then when it went to like fly off, it flew and landed on my nose first, and I just started giggling because it was so adorable, and it just was awesome. Um, And then I got to see like sloths, like this one sloth that's really old and he like never moves around. Suddenly, all of a sudden while I was there, it just started like going around and around and around in his enclosure. And that was really cool. Um, and then I stayed for like this feeding information talk thing, and during that time, one of the little like tamarins, um, he like jumped on the not ceiling, railing, and he was just standing there like looking at some of the people there, and he like brushed by my hand and was like, oh, it's so soft. And then one guy was like trying to inch forward and touch it, and one of the zookeeper people was like, don't do that, they bite. I was like, duh. um Other than that, I've just been hanging out with people, met a lot of new people so far. Yeah, it's just been exploring London. I still love it here. I don't want to leave. It's just, it's an amazing city, and I never thought in my entire life that I would ever be a city girl because I was born in the country, raised in the country. Oh no, I wasn't born in the country. Never mind. I was born in a city, but I was raised in the country. Like I had horses, everything, and I didn't think that I would ever like living in a city. But there's just something about London and The Hague, where I was last semester. It's really cool. There's always something to do, and you don't have to drive either, which ugh, I hate driving. Don't even get me started. I can rant about that for like ever. Um, but yeah, I'm really enjoying my time here, and I'm not looking forward to leaving. I mean, I still have a few months, but even thinking about it makes me sad. Um, I'm tempted to see if I could just stay abroad forever, and graduate like uh, abroad here, like overseas or like something. But I think I have to have like a physical project or something, which really sucks, and do a presentation. So I don't think that's gonna work, unfortunately. Um, Plus, I think my parents would get kind of mad. They're like, "No, you have to come home, and not because we miss you, because it's getting expensive." That's probably why they would make me come home. Not because they miss me, because it's too much money. Um. So yeah. Oh, tonight I'm gonna go see I think it's a musical. It's the 39 Steps. I have no idea like what it's even about, but I love musicals and plays, so gonna go see that, and should be fun. Oh yeah, I'm dressed unusually for reasons. You don't get to know those reasons, unfortunately. But mostly, I was just cleaning, and this is easier. But there are other reasons, and you don't get to know. I have my secrets. You can't know everything. Twitter and YouTube. So yeah, that's about it with me. Nothing that I can think of that's like extraordinary except for Valentine's Day was awesome. Oh yeah, I took myself out to dinner, and there was a couple there who got seated by the window, and I had wanted to be seated by the window, but for whatever reason they didn't, but it was too hot where I was sitting, and they were too cold, and so I overheard them asking to be moved, and I was like, well, can I volunteer? And they're all, I have to talk to the manager, and okay, apparently it was okay because we switched, and everyone was happy and like thanking me, and they're like, oh, one waitress was like, this is the nicest thing that's ever happened in this restaurant, and I was like, really? That's kind of a little bit sad. Um, and also I was kind of doing it for selfish reasons. I mean, I did want to help them out too, but it was mostly because I was hot and I wanted to sit by the window. Um, but they gave me a free glass of champagne, which was cool. So, I mean, I had a great time. And I showed myself that I can have an awesome, awesome Valentine's Day without somebody buying me expensive things or anything. Or just, I mean, I always have a good time when I'm by myself. And it's nice to, like, have somebody to, like, hang out with. Because, I mean, I love hanging out with my friends. Oh, that's something else I did last night. One of my friends, my Japanese friend, who lives in this building, he was only here for a month, and he's leaving on Saturday. So sad. And so we all went out. Me, him, the Austrian dude that we also hang out with, and the two German girls that I hang out with. And we just went to the bar, like, down the road. Literally, down the road. It's like 5 minute walk, not even 5 minute walk. Anyway, we went out. I had a lot to drink. It was so much fun. They are so funny. The Japanese guy kept trying to like speak French, and like we were laughing. I don't think we stopped laughing like the whole evening. It was so much fun, and I'm gonna miss hanging out with all of them at the same time. So, oh, but I mean, it's awesome having friends from around the world. I mean, it's really cool, and I really love meeting people from new cultures and like hanging out with people from other cultures, and it's part of the reason why I want to become a diplomat as well. Um, I know I can't like facilitate any major change, and I have no delusions of that. But even if I like have make some small difference in the world, even if it's within like one or two people's lives, that's all I really want, because it could be a ripple effect, you know? It could spread. Something else could happen. I mean, you never know. And so I mean, that's why I want to do it. And yeah, I'll leave you on that note. So have a good afternoon. I need to start getting ready. And I will talk to you all later. Or sort of talk at you. Whatever. Bye.